Being by yourself is not good. I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but I'm standing on it because it's very important to know that, one, it's not good for man to be alone. And two, that man, you somebody real. Your husband is out here somewhere, okay? And I understand that as us ladies, sometimes we want to do, or majority of the time, we want to do everything on our own. We want to tackle everything on our own. Nowadays, females are doing majority of what a man can do. They're doing it on their own to the point where they're like, why do I need a man? A man for what? I don't need no man. I could do this myself. I don't need no man. I could fix my own toilet. I don't need no man. I can fix my own wash and dry. I don't need no man. I can do this, that, right? But it gets overwhelmed. It gets overwhelmed trying to tackle bills and trying to tackle this, and that. And then also still having to take care of home. At the end of the day, females are nurturers by default. It's our job to take care of home. When we not taking care of home, we feel out of place. That's just a feminine role. You know what I'm saying? Anything outside of that, when it comes to just taking care of the stuff I mentioned, like as far as home based, what I'm talking about. Like if you got an issue with your toilet, issues in the house, any handyman work, that's not for us to do. That's not for us to do at all. And not to put my mama business out here like this, but this is just a prime example of something I realized. And in the future, I don't want to mimic it at all. I don't want my daughters to mimic this at all. For one, my mom never been married. Not married, not even in healthy relationships, nothing. For as long as I can remember or witness in my life is my mom doing it all by herself. You know, that's all she stands on is I do it by myself. I do it alone. I do it by myself. I'm at the point where I don't want to do things by myself. I'm not supposed to. At all. At all. So when you're doing everything by yourself, that's draining. That's doing too much. I don't want to be doing too much. I want to be doing as less as possible, especially as a female. We're supposed to be more, do less. But it's become hard. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to mimic that. Like I said, I don't want my daughters to mimic that behavior. I want them to, it's nice to have a partner, especially when you're in a balanced relationship with feminine and masculine. That's how it's supposed to be from day one. It's supposed to be that balance. Anything other than feminine and masculine, you can throw it away. You can throw it away. Not even gonna get on that, but no, like I was saying, I watched my mom. Like I said, not to put business out here, but this is just a prime example, right? So this is the perfect example to use. You know, like I said, never been married with my mom or whatever. And where she stays at, she has issues with, plumbing issues with washer and dryer. And of course, she tries to do them herself and be Miss Handy Woman. It's like at a point, that's too much. You're going to burn yourself out excuse me, trying to overdo yourself. Leave that right there to a man. That's a man's job to do, in my opinion, unless you got the money to pay for somebody to come up in here and fix that. Other than that, if it was a household that has that type of structure where it is balanced, that's something a woman would not even be trying to lift a finger doing, is worried about how to fix her toilet and her washer and dryer. Another thing, not to put her, but it is out here, her bill, her rent is like, I don't want to be like that. I will not be like that. It's very important to have a partner. It's so important. Because if you don't have a partner, you make it hard on yourself. Stress falls upon you. And it just gets in the way of taking care of yourself, taking care of home. Because you're just doing too much. You're doing too much. Well, I don't need a man, but it would be nice, right? It would be nice to have that balance. It would be nice. So, my days of even me saying in the past, oh, I could do it myself, I got this, I got this, basically just mimicking off of what I've been witnessing in the past. And I'm getting to a point where it's like, no, I can't. It's hard to do it. I admit it's hard to do certain things by yourself. They say two is better than one. And that's just truth in that. Stop trying to do things by yourself.